Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Thursday, April 26, 2018. My name is Izzy, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls, listen up. The Central High Eagles will be hosting a girls softball clinic this spring on May 8th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Cost is $20 and forms can be found in the main office. Listen up, 7th graders. If any of you are interested in spending spring break in NYC as an 8th grader and missed the parent meeting, no need to worry. Information can still be found in the main office. Please see Ms. Rosenberg for more information. That's going to do it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Now let's head over to Brandon and Shasha for two quick news stories on a century-old legend and an individual who will quit with quite a story to tell.
Today's first story takes us all the way to the country of Japan. Most people live in their 70s and 80s, but that wasn't the case for one Japanese resident. Nabi Tajima officially lived until she was 117 years old. This is a record for the oldest person, and she passed away this last Saturday. Nabi was born on August 4, 1900, and lived her whole life in the town of Kikai, which is located on a small island near Japan. Nabi watched the world unfold before her eyes and saw the rise of electricity, cars, technology, and much more. So Bobcats, we are curious. How old is the oldest person you know?
Earlier this month, Bobcats in the art department had the opportunity to meet several Holocaust survivors at the Jewish Community Center. This came after a class project where students drew portraits of the Holocaust survivors. BBTV reporter Ella was on location and had an opportunity to meet one of these survivors herself.
The Nazis came for us in 1940, took us to a concentration camp in the southern part of France. My sister and we were in the camp, in two different camps for about 2 years. I don't know exactly the time, about 2 years. And then a French Jewish organization rescued us. But this organization had to let the Nazis know where they're taking us. And they took us to children's homes. They had established children's homes in the central southern part of France. The trouble was, when our name came to the top of the list, that meant that the Nazis were after us. But somehow this French Jewish organization found out about it, and they had some people take us to another home, and then to another home, because we were never safe. We never stayed very long in one of those homes. As a matter of fact, I never knew what it was like to make friends. And I always was running away from the Nazis. I was always afraid. And that lasted until 1943. Then this organization couldn't keep us any longer, and because they were Jewish, and Hitler was in a bigger hurry than ever to murder all the Jews. So they put us in a Catholic boarding school convent. And we were in the convent for almost a year until the war was almost over with. Then this Jewish French organization took us back again, and they decided that we should go to England after the war. And that's where we ended up. We lived in England for 2.5 years. And then in 1947, I came to the United States.
What's up, Bobcats? This is Connor here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Thursday, which means it's time to look back
in the history books and see what big events took place this week in sports. On April 24th, 1974, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are granted a franchise to officially become the 28th team of the NFL. The Buccaneers would go on to win the Super Bowl in 2003. On the 25th of April in 1876, the first National League baseball game was played. During the historic game, the Chicago Cubs beat Louisville 4-0. The Cubs wouldn't win a World Series until 1907 and then 100 years later in 2016. Sticking with baseball, on April 26, 1912, the first home run is hit at Fenway by the Red Sox' Hugh Bradley. And now, Fenway is known around the world for the difficulty of hitting a home run over the Green Monster. And finally, on April 26 of 1983, NFL quarterback John Elway was drafted from Stanford by the Baltimore Colts. John Elway would go on to win a Super Bowl for the Broncos, and he would soon become an NFL Hall of Famer. That's all for sports history. Now let's see what's on deck for Buffett Sports. On Wednesday, there's a track meet, and on Tuesday, the girls' soccer team will play Bryan, and the boys' soccer team will play Norris. That's all the time in the Sports Zone. Now over to the Entertainment Corner.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. This is Victoria bringing you coverage of everything important to you in your free time. Welcome to the Entertainment Corner. Today we are going to be checking out the world of music. For our segment today, we have a sad story to share. Popular DJ and artist Avicii has passed away at the age of 28. His real name is Tim Bergling. Avicii became famous by his 2011 hit electronic dance album, Levels. Today, we will take a look at one of his most popular songs called Wake Me Up. It was this song that skyrocked him to success and made him a common artist on Top 40 radio. Check it out.
Pass me by if I don't open up my eyes, so that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's
It looks like the wheel has landed on top 5. Bobcats in our school are obsessed with video games. Right now, the current fad is the popular game Fortnite. But what Bobcats sometimes fail to realize is that there are other fun games out there. We took a look at the big games from the last decade to come up with a list of our top 5 favorite video games. Starting with 5th place, NBA 2K16. Moving up to 4th, Grand Theft Auto 5. Working up to 3rd, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Sliding into 2nd place is obviously Fortnite. Dominating the competition in 1st place is Halo Reach. That's it for the daily feature. Now let's head back to the main desk to wrap up today's show.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more information on many of the stories you've heard and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page at BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Izzy. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.